want to confirm that the slideshow is still working correctly?
The slideshow is good.
Okay, thanks. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Maddie, I'm going to have no control over the stage. Can you be the one that moves people onto and off the stage?
Yes, I can.
Did we get confirmed VIP speakers? Sorted out?
Yeah, we've got a couple of people that want to say a few things, and then a few people couldn't make it, so I'm going to speak for them.
Okay. I'll just, after the keynote and rules, I'll just hand over to you, and you can figure out the VIP speakers portion. In fact, probably you'll be able to run the rest of the show.
For sure. I'm going to wait a few more minutes so people show up.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Starting to file in.
Hi, Lee. Hi, Lex. Al.
Have you done an announcement saying the event is starting?
What in the sky? You can visit us. How exciting.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
ᴮᵃᵈ is a flight attendant, so we don't always get to see him.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. Goodness, hi.
Well, I think it's just about time that we get started because it's 5 minutes
Sure.
past. So I'll just go ahead and say, firstly, I hope everyone is having the most wonderful evening or morning or day, depending on wherever you are in the world. But wherever you happen to be in the world, you're also in my heart. Because honestly, the Baddies have been just the most warm and positive influence of my life. In a time when my life is at risk, this has been the community I've turned to for validation and support when I needed that most of all. And it's thanks to each of you that I've been able to wake up every day, excited to smile and say, "Good morning, Baddies." Never change. Keep that positivity, that warm spirit, that love for each other. That's what life is all about. It's uplifting and gassing up the other Baddies, but also other people, for the humans they are. Because we're not just people on Discord, we're Baddies. The Baddies that where it's at. So for this event, it's all about showing a bit of appreciation for each other, things that we really love about each other, and recognizing the good that this community has done. But in order to do that, we have to have a few ground rules. We'd love to talk about everyone's lives in deep detail, but because there are some rules about interacting with strangers on the internet, even though I consider you all much more than strangers, more so friends and close friends often, we still can't talk about a few topics, such as doxing, like real names, family, relationships, these sorts of things. We should try to avoid such topics. Similarly, we should try to avoid sort of topics that are not appropriate at an elementary school. Try to keep this PG-13 or at worst NC-17. So yeah, don't try to change someone's worldviews. Don't try to convert, say, their religion or politics. And yeah, basically anything you wouldn't say to a 5 or 6-year-old, just really think before you bring up in this event. On the other hand, it's fine to talk about politics and share your own views, just don't try to change other people's. And also mental health discussions, totally valid. I encourage you to talk about ADHD or anxiety or depression, any of this stuff, because it's through support that we overcome these challenges, not by hiding and being ashamed of those illnesses. So yeah, I think with that, we can probably turn over to our VIP speakers. So please give a hand for Maddie. All right,
Okay.
Maddie, take it away.
Did you want? Yeah. So I was gonna bring on a couple of some speakers who wanted to talk first. If Mal or Lex or any of you want to come first. Otherwise, I can definitely read all these ones that have been submitted. Okay, sounds good. Let's grab.
Hi.
Hi, Mal.
I'm really excited to be here and just appreciate the Baddies.
Woo! Go Baddies!
Yes.
Queen Bee.
Go
Thank you
Baddies.
so much for coming.
Thank you for having us, guys. Thank you, Bricknick. Thank you, Steps, and Bex, for pulling us all together. I just really want to say, like, when we were talking in VC and like talking about like what we should name the Baddies and like just like making this all happen, I never thought that it would turn into this huge supportive community, of all these people. And I'm glad that every single one of us are here. it's just been really great. It's been so supportive. Like Bricknick said, waking up every day, saying good morning, seeing each other, gas each other up. This is so makes my heart so full, like Rekka said.
Thank you for that.
And yeah, just appreciate each and every one of you and being a part of this.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Beautiful. So Maddie, who's next in line?
Lex, did you want to talk? Thank you for talking. That was wonderful. Talk?
Not everyone all at once.
Oh, there we go. Shush. I just wasn't.
Welcome.
Sorry, I
Welcome,
was
Lex.
getting my life together.
No problem.
Hey, that's what we're all about here. Getting each other's lives together. Gassing each other up.
Hi, baddies. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. There's so much
It's an
love to
honor.
pour. First of all, what's so crazy is like 3 hours ago, I was like, wow, I am not ready to type this out. And I was typing out like this whole like thing I was gonna read. And I was typing it, and I was like, if I read this, I'm gonna sound like a So I came to speak from my heart. First of all, when factions were introduced to the server, I was like, this is so like fun and creative and a good way to like, I don't know, find like your people. When I first joined crewmates, Maddie was very accepting, and I instantly like felt in my zone and comfortable in this server, and it allowed me to like grow with like this community that we've developed. Of course, Mel, Ali, Vex, shout out my OG motherfuckers up in here. Oh wait, I'm so sorry. PG-13.
Don't worry, we're only recording, we're not streaming, we can edit that out.
Thank God. Yeah, it's always a good vibe, and I'm always appreciative of that. When I go to work and I come home and I'm like, oh, today was so bad. I wish there was a way to make it better. Boom, we just have a cam party and like karaoke night, like what the heck? And we have so much fun. And the baddies are always the most fun. But don't tell anybody I
Yes.
said that. I'm so sad Tom and Maddie, my Aussies, are not here. I love them so much with my whole heart. And yeah, shout out to my baddies. I hope you have a slay day.
Woo! Let's go, Lex. That was fire.
Oh wait, pause. I have one more shout
Yes,
out.
please do.
Shout out to my Polaris baddies, Exol, Cow, Kirby, and of course Bricknick. Hi Bricknick.
Aw,
Shout out
thank
to
you,
you.
Lex.
I love you guys so much, and I'm so glad that I could grow and connect with you guys on like a different level that I did to make something great. It's honestly been such a fun journey, and I'm so thankful for all of my baddies.
We love you, Lex.
That's amazing.
I love you guys.
Aw. It's like so heartwarming. I love it.
Isn't it just the most beautiful thing? All positive vibes. You
It
get a whole
is.
hour of this. It's amazing.
I love it.
So therapeutic.
It is. I'm not too sure if there's anybody else who is specifically set up, because I think Rekka, you said your voice is.
Yeah, Rekka has lost her voice
well.
and Tom's asleep, but we still have Vex. Like,
I'm actually reading a couple people's because there's a few people who just didn't want to speak.
sure.
For that case, I'm gonna read one from Tom. This one is, so these ones are not on the slideshow. These ones are specifically separate. So this one is from Tom. This one is for Lex. And it reads, Lex is the most loving and caring person I've got to meet recently. She always is making me laugh and making others laugh. Her number one priority is inclusiveness and making sure people are loved, supported, and appreciated. I am so lucky to have met her and gotten to know her personally. She's a sweetheart and she's always looking after me. I try my absolute best to be there for her too, because I think she focuses too much of helping others that she forgets to take care of herself, and I will happily take care of her always. I love you to death, Lex, and you make everyone better because you're amazing and you're my ride or die, best music taste, best personality, hot as fuck, and my best friend. There you go.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's sweet. And then I have one from Maddie, Aussie Maddie. This one is out to everyone. It says, "Hey, my wonderful fellow baddies. I just wanted to take a moment to express how incredibly grateful I am to have you all in my life. Our times together has been nothing short of amazing, from the countless laughs and silly moments to the unwavering support during tough times. You filled my little life with warmth, joy, and an abundance of love. Every memory we've created is a precious gem that I'll treasure forever as baddies stick together forever. Our little baddie family isn't just for funs. We have all come together throughout these months and have bonded in so many ways. The Baddies is the best faction, and I've came to appreciate how loving and supportive we are to each other. Thank you for being the amazing souls you are. You're not just friends, you're family. Supportive Baddies, we all know. Purr." Love, Mommy Mads.
Was that a purr? Purr.
Purr.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So wholesome.
It is.
A reminder to everyone listening that there are prizes in today's event. It's not only words, there will be actions taken too. For the best Riz,
Yes,
the judge's favorite, the most resistant, the most improved baddie, the most wholesome baddie, each awarded $10.
Yes, we have prizes.
So please do tag me or Stepsus if you want to be brought onto stage. We do take ad hoc Riz requests.
Yes.
It is an open mic from this point forward.
Actually, I have a couple more.
Oh, you have a couple more? I'm sorry.
I do. I have one from Elite. I have a couple from Elite. This one's for Vex. Ask Vex, he'll know. People say that because you're super smart. Actually, I don't know if anyone says that, but we think it. Queen Bees, you the queen, dancing and creating stuff. Always down to chill in BC with me and Cam. I know I can always count on you. Step says, what a leader, you inspire us to be best. If you're the cause of helping us to be the best, and then you have even better than the best. Tommy, damn you, sexy, funny, sexy, smart. Sorry, genuinely a good person. Did I mention sexy? Love Elite. And then mine was for you, Bricknick. And then I was gonna read out Vex's for you too. What? Thanks guys for listening to all my paragraphs here. Okay, this one's from Vex to you, Bricknick. I can't express into words how much this man is owed a debt by the whole community. The passion, the excitement, the motivation you bring to the community to strive to becoming the best person they can be is absolutely unfathomable. Bricknick is absolutely one of, if not the best baddies I've ever met. You care about everyone around you and always strive to help everyone to achieve their greatest self, and I can't express how much I look up to you for everything and achieved in doing so. Love that.
That's so special. Thank you so much for saying that, Vex. Really, really appreciate that. And yes, the event is recorded for everyone who wants to bring a tear out at a later date. You'll be able to play it on repeat. Exactly. I know that if I ever have a trying time, I can just play this back and it'll give me strength.
Aw, this is so sweet. And then final one, this one is for me to you, Bricknick. For the short time I've known you, I can say I feel like I've known you for a long time. You motivate everyone to be their best. Your upbeat energy is contagious. Anyone is lucky enough to just sit on an hour call with you. I've learned so much from you, and you've made me feel stronger about myself. You see the best in people and push them to use their strengths. No matter the challenges we are facing in this world, you've made sure to see it with positivity. You strive to constantly be your best and to feel better. You believe in yourself to accomplish anything and won't take no for an answer. If you see a possibility, you'll take it. I strive to be as confident in myself as you are. You make me want to be better for everything you've done for us. We thank you.
That's so sweet.
Mhm.
Thank you so
And
much,
those are
Maddie.
Yeah.
Can I do
And
some
those
ad
are
hoc
all
ones?
write-ups submitted.
I feel like I want to say a couple things about both you, Maddie, as well as Vex. So, to Vex, I'll say I've never met someone who has just blown me away with the level of commitment to building up this community and investing in the code base and growing a team. The entire staff team is just so incredible on this server, and it's because you hold them to such a high standard. You've done such a great job training and curating your staff team, as well as setting the correct expectations. I've learned a lot from you, and ᴮᵃ to run the best Among Us Discord server I've ever seen, bar none. I'm so grateful that you've revived Ranked Among Us. You very much are the savior of Ranked Among Us, and I really look forward to seeing what you do next. So thank you so much, Vex. Love you, bud. And to you, Maddie, wow. Just such an incredible person that I've connected with on a whole different level, given we have similar neurodiversity and similar challenges in our life. I think it's hard to point to someone that has been so influential in such a short time, as you say. Just incredible the amount of depth we got into in our short time together. Those conversations have just been really insightful. And the level of trust we established with each other really quickly by being able to just say it how it is instead of having to beat around the bush with small talk. Just amazing. Yeah, very lucky to have you as HR of this server. Normally I don't think of HR like I work for a real company, and we do have HR team, and normally I don't think of HR as like your friend, because they're there to protect the interests of the company first and foremost, but I think you're here to protect our hearts first and foremost, and you're doing a stellar job of that. Just such a warm and positive individual, and we're very lucky to have you. So thank you so much, Maddie. I look forward to seeing what you achieve next. Over to you.
Thank you. That's amazing. Yeah. Well, that is those are submissions. If anybody wants to come on now, we have like an open mic. I'll try to save these ones. Oh, Lex, these are sweet. I don't know. I was thinking of maybe reposting some of these, like just in the Baddies chat, because they're so wholesome.
Yeah,
I wasn't
please
expecting
do.
this many. Yeah.
I've been overwhelmed by the amount of outreach and support from community members. Yeah, this has way exceeded the amount of hype that I thought I would have for this event. Yeah, just incredible.
Oh, okay. Oh, Mel wants to come back up.
Great. Welcome back to the stage.
I'll invite. Get back up
Will
here.
we be hearing some singing?
I
Karaoke opportunity?
didn't know. I mean, I could sing. I'm not sick anymore, but I didn't know that we were shouting out individual people. So I just want to say,
Yes.
Stepsus, you're such a beautiful person. We became such quick friends. I cannot wait for this weekend for a little Baddies meetup. Bricknick. You really are inspirational as a person. Like, I feel like I really look up to you and your confidence, and I just want to be like you. Elite, my best friend. Love hanging out with you. I love your movie nights. I love that you're always in BC, and that you're just always been there, and that's been great. And Lex, oh my god, I just love your energy. I love your chaos. I thrive on just you being you, and also look up to you as a person. One day we're gonna meet. It's gonna happen. And Tom, love you to bits. Just like how real you are as a person. Like, you just say what's on your mind, and that is so cool. And I love that. And I think that you are a very positive influence on the server. You're always helping other people. And just keep on being you and being authentic. Who else am I missing? Oh, Vex. I was shouting out Bex. Bex, you are also incredibly inspirational. We've talked, just sat there and talked for a long time about all sorts of stuff, and I feel like I just really relate to you. And I'm excited to see what else happens in the server. And I appreciate you having me here, and being a part of the staff team has been like being a part of a family. And most of us are baddies, but but yeah, that's. Oh, and Maddie, Mama Maddie, love you so much. Also kind of want to be like you. I look up to you as a person. I think that you are so incredibly sweet and kind and loving, and I can't wait to see more of you guys.
Amazing.
That was beautiful.
I'm so excited for this weekend. Yes.
Yeah, me too. And shout out to the newer baddies. We're gonna get to know each and every one of you. Elise just did how did you make it so big? But it's like huge.
It's amazing. Oh yeah, I'm screenshotting. I'm grabbing all of these from the chat.
Almost always let everyone in. I'm curious, who do you not let in, Elite? Who are you gatekeeping?
Wait.
Oh, that's a banned topic, Lex. Oh.
I did it! Sorry.
You did it. Congrats. Thanks. Oh, that's a good one. Nice. Thanks, Lex. It's a good riz.
Oh.
You piqued my
Riz
interest.
Queen.
Oh, good rizzing.
The good old delete the evidence tactic. Love it, Lex.
What evidence? I didn't see anything. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. There's nothing there. Will the chat be in the recording too?
Unfortunately,
or just
the chat won't be in the recording, but anything that we read out will be in the recording.
I am screenshotting all of the little write-ups if anybody else wants to.
Yeah, please do speak up if you want to come on stage. If we do have entries sort of drying up, we can pivot to Jackbox. So we can start thinking about also the awards ceremony really soon. Yeah, but awards ceremony is also part of the event. So at some stage we will close submissions, and then we'll deliberate on who gets the cash prizes.
Yeah, we get.
Does anyone else want to say anything? Shawnee? Malls Balls? Some other notable baddies?
Baddies do stick together.
Shout out Raka for exhibiting baddie behavior and making sure I'm okay when I said I had an off day. It was not needed or prompted, but totally appreciated, even though we don't know each other well for a beat. That was good.
I think that's what I love so much is the fact that like quite a few people in the baddies really do look out for each other, and like yeah, I just appreciate the messages that I've received and just like the level of encouragement or support. If people are I just noticed that when people are reaching out to the baddies and just saying like, hey, I'm having a bad day or struggling or whatever, like there are at least 3 people that just jump on it and kind of offer support or anything, and I think that's just really cool.
I just also want to take a moment to give a huge shout out to Raka. Like, anyone that meets Raka can immediately tell that she's just a wonderful person. She's so wholesome.
That's true.
Not a bad bone in her body. She always strives to be better. And I just always love having long, heartfelt conversations with her and learning more about her life, because it's really an inspiration. Like, I have my own troubles with sort of greed and pride and ego. She has none of that. She's very, very selfless and others-oriented, and truly someone to look up to. The North Star of morals and ethics pretty much is Raka at this point. So yeah, big shout out to
I can
Raka.
agree with that.
Absolutely.
In the chat, Lex said, Vex, you see me grow here. I'm so thankful for the support and believing in me, even when I didn't. Well, I know I'm forever thankful for you and being able to cross paths with you heart to heart. Just reading the notable comments so that they make it into the recording so you can remember this forever.
Absolutely. Don't want to lose any of this. It's all precious gold.
Absolute gold.
Aw.
Raka is such a baddie.
Raka? Oh,
I remember my
You got it,
first
Ricky.
conversation with Raka about Ranked Among Us, and she was so kind and well-spoken and DM'd me to have a good day. I love her so much, and I'm so happy she's a part of the Baddies, says Lex. Thank you so much for that, Riz Lex. 100% agree.
That was, my first interaction really with Raka was when you were coming on staff, and the interview, I was like, you're so calm and cool, collected, and I was just like, oh, thank you. It's like, yes, please join staff now. Your calm demeanor is just lovely.
Yeah.
absolutely. I remember the first time I met Raka, it was like in a Baddies chat or whatever, like we had this VC going, and I just started talking about how sweaty ranked is, and then Vex is like, meet Raka, our new ranked moderator, and I'm like, oh, good luck with that.
Yeah, Raka's one of the few people that's immune to toxicity and flames. Like, she just takes it upon herself to rise above that. Like, she never falls to that level, never stoops down low. And yeah, it's just an inspiration. I think between her and Sean, also want to give a huge shout out to Sean, who similarly rises above the hatred and toxicity and just gets even more positive and wholesome. So big shout out to my boy Sean, another true born baddie.
Raka motivated me to get more imp Ws. Every time I get an imp W, she would DM and congratulate me. That was one of the things is my favorite on how she inspires the people.
That is so sweet, Zoro. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I love it.
We need more Rakas. But
Absolutely.
not quite like Raka, because she's the only Raka.
It's pretty hard to clone Raka, but you know, if we could have a lobby full of Rakas playing Ranked Among Us, can you imagine how respectful the conversation would be? Everyone would take turns and apologize if they interrupted and wait and politely indicate who their Spartacus is. And they would say bye-bye if they get voted off. See you later. Hope you win. You know, just a next level amount of awesomeness.
Instead of getting ejected, they get quietly walked out the door.
Right.
You may leave now.
Another one from Lex. Tom, I literally love you. Whole being, you are the embodiment of a baddie. Our conversations never fail to put a smile on my face. The most genuine soul I've ever met. My better half. With music taste, with Riz, W music taste, W Riz, W human, forever lifts me up, and I'm down, and you will forever be my bestie. I love you with all my fibers. Sean, much love, Lexi!
Thank you.
Keep yelling it, motherfucker! Sorry,
And there it is again. Right to! Fun times. Vex, you're my coach. Big boss man, you've taught me a lot and keep inspiring me to annoy you with my ideas because you support me in everything I do. You've helped me grow socially and made me less auto-mod material, and I truly believe you trust me and I trust you back. King, teach me ranked too, says Tom. Thank you so much for the Riz there, Tom.
Oh, you're just the best. You literally, you you're so caring, and you just like when anytime someone says anything anywhere, you're like, oh, no one's reacted yet, so you just make people feel so welcomed and wanted. And
I'm gonna read Raka's. Queen Bee, ha ha ha. My first impression of you was superb. You're so bubbly and have such a beautiful and contagious laugh. I can't do Raka's voice.
Big hearts, big hearts.
But love the Riz Raka. And this one comes from Moles. Do you play Among Us anymore? Great Riz, Moles. Love that.
or Malls.
Great Riz.
You should try, yeah. Talks about Roblox. Tom, that's why there's a slideshow. Because like, there's no way we're reading all.
all of the Rizzes in the slideshow are also in the running for best Riz, by the way. We're not discarding them.
But
Tom, Lex, are you the sun? Waiting for the second part. Because I want to wake up to you every morning!
Oh, bow, 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 bow.
What a king. What a king. Bricknick, I love the fact you keep Bricknick, I love the fact you keep going and trying your best in making such great communities, and you are actually a person that can actually revive the Among Us ranked, and you might be the only person that can keep these communities alive. Keep going, we all love you.
Thank you, sorry, that's beautiful.
And Kira says, trust Bricknick, you are so strong, big hearts.
Hoo-ha! Let's do this.
Sean Vex is in the baddies.
He is in the baddies, yep. I'm going to read it anyway because it's a message for the whole world. You should have joined the baddies instead of making the Legion.
Vex and I remember before.
It says, I am a baddie, girlfriend. Vex is a born
here's one
baddie,
from Sean.
y'all.
Here's some Riz from Sean. Slay!
Yas, queen. Slay.
Bricknick is the best Among Us dad anyone could ever ask for.
Thank you so much, Monster. That's beautiful.
For real. I agree with that sentiment. Big daddy energy. I mean, baddie energy.
Yeah, I once had someone change their nickname to Bricknick is Daddy. I had to ask them to change it to is a daddy to be a little bit less of a innuendo. But yeah. Fun times. And not a dry eye there was amongst us. You will call me Daddy Brick? Alright, Vex. I'll call you Daddy Vex too. We'll be Daddy Baddies.
3 daddy baddies.
Chest bumps. Yeah, I wish I could come up to the Baddies Vancouver meetup. That would be chill.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Pull up, Bricknick.
British
Yeah, you're not
Columbia.
that far.
You're not
Yeah,
that
it's
far,
only-
dude.
You're actually
only 2
like,
hours
you're
drive.
actually yeah, you're
Not
only a couple
super
hours
far
away.
The only thing is I gotta get past all these medical challenges before I can
That's
safely
fair.
travel. But
Oh,
once that's out
fair.
of the way, yeah, once that's out of the way, we'll be good. It's like, even just today I was in the ER. Don't really want to be on the road and then have to figure that shit out. Tom says, I'm like being rezzed in DMs. Totally blushing, guys.
That's totally blushing.
Why'd you make him sound like a valley girl?
Because he's like being self-res, guys. Like, come on.
Totally.
Alright, I think we're starting to get close to where we need to start having judges' deliberation. So maybe final few rizzes if you want to get your last scoop in. It's around 8:45. We need to transition to the awards ceremony. So we have 5 awards to give out. And then closing comments. Transition to either Jackbox for a quick hit. Or if we run out of time, then we'll go to my Q&A. Do get your final
Miss
riz,
Lex.
man. Yeah.
Mix Lex said to Miss Balls, if you were a triangle, you'd be a cute one.
I love that.
And Balls said, you would be a pineapple.
I love that.
If you were a fruit, you'd be a pineapple. Love it. And Zara says, "You're beautiful." Dub 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 dub. This might be before your time, Raka, but in case you're listening, do you remember the show Amazing from the 90s? Amazing! Anyway, random Aussie reference. Shout out to the Aussie baddies. Kira says, Bricknick, you're just too old. You know, I was born that way. Born an old soul. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, Lex says, but I know it starts with you and I. Oh, that's so good.
I
Don't know much about the universe, but it starts with you and I. Love it. Alright, so
is coming in with that Riz.
yes.
I think we need to start thinking about closing submissions and talking about deliberation. So if we want to just switch to DMs, you and me, Maddie, can figure out what we're going to do about individual phrases. Yes. So
We can do like a voting, and we can even have Mal stay up here. We can just.
yeah, so
Yeah,
we
I'm
wanted
fine with
best
staying up
Riz.
here.
We do best Riz by popular votes, or do we want to do judges favorite and best Riz? Yeah, these are separate things. So for best Riz, anyone who wants to nominate their thought for best Riz, just type nomination and then type the person that gave the Riz and then a brief description of the Riz. And then if people upvote your comment with the most reactions, then whoever gets the highest vote count gets the best Riz. And we'll keep
That's
that
what I'm
open
voting for.
for the next few minutes. And similarly, we can have judges' favorite amongst all the nominations. And then whoever gave the most Rizzes, we'll figure that one out later, because that requires a bit of calculation. Also, do think about most improved baddie. If you see someone out in the community that started off in a low place or somehow fell, perhaps a fallen angel, and has picked themselves up and become most improved, go ahead and submit your votes for that too. An example comes to mind for me pretty easily, but I'd love to hear what the community thinks. And also, we're going to look for most wholesome baddie, of which I have my firm vote ready in my mind, which I'll type to Stepsus and see if she compares.
It's hard for me to choose just one. I'm gonna be real. There's a line for both of those.
Yeah, so please, if you also have ideas, feel free to DM Maddie and or myself, or I can actually do a three-way. Ooh, I mean a DM with 3 people. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Oh dear. Let's see.
Jax, you can still add yours, no problem. You can either come up and talk if you want, or if you want to just to send it in the chat.
Yeah, I think we're. Oh, okay, yeah, I like. Okay, Maddie, can you clarify what that best riz contained in our group chat? And I do like your most improved suggestion as well. I'll second that one. And then here you say you like this person's point. Is that to do with that same nomination for most improved? I believe it is, right? Okay, so we know 2 of the awards so far. I think we have final answer for most wholesome and most improved. We're still looking for best riz by popular vote and judge's favorite, and the most riz sent. Most riz sent we're going to have to just do after the fact, so I'm just not sure how to calculate it fairly right now. But we're still looking for best riz and judge's favorite. The other two
I don't know if anybody submitted more than Tom. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Okay. If there's no contest on that one, then
he quite literally wrote something for everybody.
Then we have
So
Tom.
that's at least 59. that's at least 59 right there.
I think he actually sent. I think he sent 69.
Wait, ban topic.
Ban topic again. Breaking my own rules, you know. But that's okay. We'll edit the video.
Yeah, he did one for everybody. He asked me for a list of the whole baddies and spent that time. That's why I did a slideshow. There's no way I was going to be able to fill it all out.
Okay, but that means that one person has won 2 awards. That's fine.
We can't.
Okay, so we have those settled scores. Has anyone been monitoring the chat? Okay, yeah, I do see some votes for best riz. I'm going to read actually Raka's comment to you, Lex. It says, Lex, I missed this, but you're so sweet. Super glad we met. You're such a consistent and constant source of love and support for all around you. Your heart is so pure. Big love for you. Zoro says, Albert Einstein said nothing falls faster than gravity. He should have seen how fast I fell for you. Love the cheesy pickup lines, guys.
I love it.
Love it. Oh, I see your comment now, Kira. Kira says, no, but for real, Breakneck, you're so strong and I hope everything gets better for you. Keep up with the good stuff, so proud of you. Thank you so much, Kira. That's really sweet. And Raka says, Zoro, love you, man. Yeah, I don't know what started that. I was just proud to see you getting imp dubs. You're a legend. Okay, I think we have almost all the scores figured out. Yeah, okay, between these best riz, can I have the actual rizzes so that I can judge it?
Okay, so I can send you a lead.
And then these, do you know Moses?
They're
Is there in
in
the chat?
chat.
Yeah.
One of them.
If you don't mind finding it, just because I've got a couple other things I'm managing.
Here, I can pull here.
Okay, and then what's elites?
The ones that I sent in the chat.
Oh, these
there. Oh,
these are all from elite. Is that correct?
yes.
Okay.
Oh, nice. You got that one too.
Okay, I think I have my decision.
See the Band-Aid one?
Yeah. We'll go with this. Cool. And then do we have the community vote? I think we should close votes in the community. Let's see which comment got the most upvotes. I see one from Tom with one fire emoji. I see one from Moz with a star emoji. I see one from Vex with one thumbs up. I see one from
I see one from.
Lex.
Oh no, that was.
Oh, I think. No, that one was a. Yeah, there's two. There's three that have two votes. Keep voting, but no more new submissions. If you guys want to break the tie, there's a three-way tie between these three comments. Actually, by two comments. One from Mole saying, Raka, I seem to have lost my phone number. Can I have yours? And then one from Lex saying to Elite, are you the pandemic? Because you have my heart on lockdown. These were sent 8 minutes ago. If you want to scroll up and settle the tie, we're still looking for the community favorite for best Riz.
Yeah, community favorite. Yeah.
Okay, looks like we're going to have a winner, and I'm going to count down from 10. Oh, it's a tie again. If the tie gets broken, I'm going to start the countdown. It's a tie again. Okay, I'm going to start the countdown. 5. Oh, we have a new leader. I'm going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2,
2, 1.
Okay, the winner for community. Best community vote for best Riz goes to Molesball.
GG's, guys.
Hey, congratulations,
Yay.
Moles. Excellent. Excellent, Riz. What are we voting, says Raka? We were voting for the best Riz in the chat, and it goes to Moles Balls for her Riz. And next, we're going to announce the other final results. So the judges' favorite for best Riz goes to Elite. Congratulations. Next, we're going to be talking about most wholesome. Can I get a drum roll?
Drum roll. Wait, drum roll. Yeah.
Most wholesome baddie goes to Raka. Congratulations, Raka, for most wholesome baddie. And the 2 final awards go to a single participant. These awards are Most Improved Baddie and Most Total Rizzes Sent. Drum roll. Most Improved and Most Riz go to Thomas. Congratulations,
We're so happy we were
Tom.
able to save you from the alphas. We combined forces from the Rizzlers, and you've been reborn from it.
From the ashes rises the phoenix. Tom.
Tom's just like, what's happening?
Tom, you won 2 awards. You won the most Riz, and you also won the most improved baddie.
And
saved
also,
you from the
you won
alphas.
the most awards. Congratulations.
Oh, right, I forgot Tom's not here.
Tom's not at the VC.
I'm dead. I forgot. That's actually funny.
Yes, Tom missed that, but I guess he will see it in the recording. Rip.
Yeah.
That's
Bitch,
funny
I
stuff.
am the
Bitch,
I am the award. Yes.
Guys, this was
Absolutely.
so much fun. I had the best time with the Baddies Appreciation event. How did you both find
Me
it?
too.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
This is
for
so
joining.
wholesome.
And a big thanks
Yeah.
to Maddie for helping coordinate this. We did spend a bit of time putting it together with a meetup beforehand, but I acknowledge that you and Bex did a lot of work behind the scenes to get this thing actually running, and really appreciate you for that work. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Woo! Stay
And
tuned.
thank you
because-
everybody that made it for coming and being here and being a part of the Baddies.
Exactly.
You
And
did
if
a
you
soundboard.
if you know someone out there that should be a baddie but hasn't yet seen the light, please go spread the word, because love is love and the baddies are all about it. So please bring them into the fold. And with
We have
that,
a
we'll
couple
soon
people.
be
Yeah.
transitioning the topic of the stage to my medical challenges. Any closing thoughts from you, Maddie and B?
No, I'm so thankful that everybody came, and I really appreciated this. I was not expecting this kind of a turnout. Yeah, loved all the
It's
wholesome
amazing
comments, and yeah, it's pretty cool that a lot of strangers you meet around the world on Discord here, and they become pretty much your friends who actually care about you and give a shit about you, and vice versa.
That pretty much brings the Baddies Appreciation event to a close. If anyone has
I will
feedback
move
on
down.
the event, and if you'd like to see this happen again, this doesn't have to be the last time that we do a Baddies Appreciation event. I think it's important to acknowledge wholesome members in the community and continue spreading the love. So if you'd like to see this sort of thing again, please do send it in the event polls. Monthly or maybe every other month or something. That could be a great suggestion. Sorry. I do want to see this again. And if you have suggestions for the format or different prizes you'd like to see, or ways to promote the event differently, please do submit your feedback.